All right, we're joining a battle in progress. Hello, Brain. Actually, we're joining a battle at the beginning. It's not in progress yet. We'll fix that shortly here. There we go. Sir Beast-a-Lot in his Su-85. Not I, but just the regular old Russian tank destroyer. I thought it'd be cool to see this one. We haven't seen anybody put any reviews up for the Su-85, so I thought, well, we haven't seen this tank run yet. Been a long time, probably 3 years since I've had an Su-85. It was one of the first tanks that I actually did well in, and I loved it. And amazingly, after all this time, I still haven't gotten past Tier 8 on this line of tanks. Right? 8? No, 7. I haven't even gotten to Tier 8 yet. But we're going to hopefully see Sir Beast-a-Lot tear this one up. Good news for all you subscribers who like to post replays. 9.7 does not change the ability to play replays from 9.6. So you can continue to send me 9.6 replays, and I'm not going to miss out. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But in this case, it seems like they're all working. So, oh, ramming death. That's something you don't see very often in a tank destroyer. However, Sir Beast-a-Lot needs to get his little hiney covered here because, obviously, he's going to be being shot from across, and so he's just sitting still, hoping to disappear here. And he's done it. He's done it. He's done it. You've done it now, Mr. Beast-a-Lot. All right. Yeah, and this is where the 85 can hurt things, man, because it's just it's got a great gun. That 85mm gun is the same gun that goes on the T-34-85. Oh, we're gonna pause for a sec. All right, what I did was I turned the sound down a little bit. We've been having some issues, as you guys know. So anyway, the 85 DTM is the same gun that or not the DTM, but the 85mm is a very similar gun to what the T-34-85 gets, and of course that is just an amazing, great gun. Oh yeah, and this too. Some of you guys asked for the map to be bigger. Once again, I don't control that. Whatever the player has their map set at is the size that it comes up on my replays, or it just defaults to extra small. So I'll try to remember to make them big, but every time I run a new replay, it resizes the map, so I don't have a whole lot of control over that. So he just took out that KV, no problem. Sherman 3 should not be an issue. And here's where we have the issues. The reticle is wrong. That's because we're dealing with a different revision. So 9.6 playing in 9.7 makes for ugly reticles. It's going to look off from what he's actually shooting. But what's funny is nobody's pushed his left. They've left him completely able just to sit there. There's nobody coming up and trying to challenge him. Poor BT. Chinu Kai. Oh. You should have painted your tank. It's a premium, man. You're going to keep it. Paint it, for crying out loud. Oh, poor Panzer 38T. Or 38NA. That's like the worst tank in the game. The 38T is pretty good. The NA was a tough tank to get used to. It could get up to a pretty high top speed, but it took a long time to get there. And as you can see here, they've been flanked. So we got a KV-1 and an AT-2 possibly coming around the back. The Chinu Kai on our team is doing really well too. He's up to 5 kills. Other than that, though, really, aside from a Tier 3 tank getting a 1 kill, nobody in this team seems to be able to do anything. Though it looks like it's going to be a cap. That was a quick game for what's about to happen. We just lost that. Then the Churchill decides to move off the cap. We don't know why yet, but probably deciding, hey, let's kill him. And Sir Beast-a-Lot's just hanging out. Because it's like, you know what? He's just going to wait. Now the second guy moves off, and now they're deciding, hey, let's go for the kill. Oops! Haha, broke a track. Now he's spotted, but they can't do anything about it. Big juicy target. And we are almost out of regular ammo, kind of amazingly. He's only got 9 rounds left. He's got some gold, though, and some couple HE rounds, though those aren't going to do much good against the KV-1, but that's all you got. That's all you got. Uh-oh. But the KV-1 is almost dead. Now, the gun, there we go, has a little bit of a difficult time getting through that KV, but not too bad. Nice job. And so Sir Beast a Lot comes in with a Super Unicum status. Look at that damage list. Didn't seem like he did that much, but he really did. Look at all the damage he put out there. So, you know, on the team score, you know who's going to be on top. And, of course, it's Sir Beast a Lot with 2,500 damage on Tier 5. That is quite a bring home for Tier 5. 6 kills, Top Gun. Very nice game. Nice job, Sir Beast a Lot. Didn't use any premium, really, so $18,000. Actually, it would have been 34 with premium. Battle in progress. Here we have the English Firefly. I believe this is Mitsu, yeah. Mitsu is enjoying vacation here in the States. I was talking to him, and apparently he goes to the same place that I go for vacation. Now, we won't be going for a couple of years because we're just broke. Get that airplane out of here, Seth. And, yeah, move away. Anyway, it was funny to talk to him. He was like, I said, hey, this is where we go, because he said, hey, I'm not going to reveal his location, but I said, oh man, that's right by where we go. You know, that's our favorite place. And he's like, that's exactly where we're going. So I sent him the drone video I made, and it's pretty cool, you know. So anyway, he's driving the Firefly here, and it's a tank that I am almost to, though I haven't been grinding the Sherman 3 for a while. I got to be really close because I haven't checked up on it, and I know it's not that far through Tier 5, so I think I'm probably getting pretty close to getting this tank, and that was my goal anyway. But the downside is, from what I understand, it really doesn't have much armor. So it's got a great gun, but it's got kind of crappy armor, so you have to play it carefully. Seems like it's fairly mobile, though. It looks like it's more mobile than the M4 or the Sherman 3, or about the same at least, but with a real gun. Now, once again, because this is a older replay, it's not, the reticle is not showing where he's actually aiming. He's aiming at the front of the tank. But oh, he's gonna go for, yeah, he must have got his ammo rack because he didn't fire again. That was it. Anyway, it's a pretty cool, pretty neat looking tank, don't you think? That's pretty awesome. Yes, Seth. Seth wants to chime in. What do you want, Seth?
I was going to ask you, should I get to bed soon? Because Mom's going to be going to the apartment.
What time are you guys getting up to go?
No, she said kind of early.
Yeah, I would say sure.
Maybe. Yeah, who knows?
Seth is going to the. Ooh. Seth is going to the aquarium tomorrow. He is very excited. It's his favorite place.
Because I'm going with my best friend.
You're going with your best friend?
His name's Justin.
Justin.
If he's on any of my dad's reviews, he might be.
Yeah, sometimes Justin shows up here. Makes comments. Cho. This is his nickname.
If you know him on World Tanks,
He's Choderman 12 on World Tanks. Now, what's surprising is the A43. Oh, I guess it was last spotted here, but where did it go? You know what this tank reminds me of? It reminds me of the Fury. It's probably plays exactly like the Fury, kind of the slower, easy 8. So that's taking out his Fury. Bummer. Well, I'm excited for you, Seth. He's been before, but it's, you know, it's been a couple years. Yeah, it was pretty crowded. I don't think they can hear you, Seth.
Maybe you live in there before.
It's the Cleveland Aquarium, right, Seth?
Maybe you've been there before. Who knows?
Went the shark tank was pretty murky, so you couldn't see a lot.
Sad.
And I guess they've
I just saw the silhouettes.
spent some time and money cleaning it out. Oh my gosh, his team is totally falling apart here.
My mom made a joke. My mom made a joke. What I think is a joke. She didn't know it was impossible. She's like, "Why?" She says, "Why don't?" My mom says, "Why don't they send someone in there to just clean it?" I was like, I wouldn't want to be in there with freaking 10
Yeah,
sharks.
who wants to volunteer to clean the shark tank? They have like 50 different sharks in there, and they're all huge. Like some of them are 8 feet, 8 feet, 9 feet long. They're just giants. That's cool. He bounced the shot from the Hellcat. Yeah, this really totally reminds me of the Fury, but slower firing. I think the gun has better penetration, though. A little bit slower rate of fire. Time to wipe out the artillery. Yes. They've had their fun. It's time to put their fun to an end. We know the M41 is back here somewhere. Oh, it's an M44. Oh! Oh! Nasty. That's the only unfun thing about trying to find artillery. Sometimes you get a nasty hit. So now it's just pretty much mop-up time. You know, we're seeing here what they can do, and yeah, it's a cool tank. I'm really excited about this one. At first I wasn't, but the more that I kind of look into it, the more I realize I think it's going to be a fun tank. Let's see what's going on here. I'll grab some screenshots there while we're driving. Speed things up a little bit. Oh. Easy pickings. Of course, this guy could do him in. Wow, that was a really nice shot. Holy cow. That's what you can do when you're driving and doing the auto lock shooting. You can't normally do that. That was a really nice maneuver. Don't step on that, John. So now all we got left is the TOG and the FE304, which he probably will never catch. The FE304 is super fast, so I don't know. Maybe he'll get a Top Gun, though. He's still got 2 targets to kill, and there's only 3 left on his team, so his chances of getting a Top Gun, I'd say, are at least 70% of him to be able to get it. But maybe not. Who knows? Wow, where did these guys go? Are they going to try to cap? Yeah, this thing is kind of slow, man. Wow. It's going to take some getting used to. I guess they did go to cap. Just tearing the TOG to shreds, man. Oh, it's a grill. I thought it was an FE304. How did he get all the way over there? What on earth? Come on, let Mitsu get a Top Gun. Ram him. Ram him. Oh, there you go. Oh, nice. So Top Gun. I'm looking forward to this tank. All right, so here we go with the results. That was a huge battle. It didn't seem like it could have been that big, but man, it was really... That's a serious battle. Look at all the money he made and stuff. That must be premium. Let's see. Yeah, he's premium. $27,000 bring home. Over 2,000 damage. Obviously top scorer on the team. His team didn't do a whole lot except for, well, him. LEFH, he got some serious stuff in. Look at that. The LEFH did great. Probably was, yeah, he was the second highest scorer. But yeah, very nice battle. Looking forward to this tank. I can't wait to get this one. Next. All right, we're going to join Cien at a normal pace. Battle in progress, right? We'll pick it up a little bit. This is the lightweight T-54. We haven't seen one of these for a while. And I believe Well, I might have to get one of these. This one is so fast. It looks like the T50 used to look, you know? Like it's just all over the place. And I don't know. It looks like fun. I do want to get the 1390, though, too. That is one of my goals, is to get up to the French 1390.
Target acquired. Target released. Enemy is hit. Target acquired. Target unlocked.
Once again, we're lagging because of the
Penetration.
version difference, but at least it works, you know? And as you can see, they fixed the motion blur, I believe, so it's no longer making some of the tanks look crazy. We'll have to try out the, oh, what's the name of it? My gross tractor, and see how it's doing. So let's see if it looks like a slug, a sluggery blob.
Permission to engage. Target unlocked. We didn't penetrate their armor.
Now, I will say I haven't seen a lot of these on the battlefield as of late. When they first came out, they were all over the place, and then people stopped using them. So I don't know if they're kind of finding it of a dud of a tank, but it looks like it's great. I don't know. I see more LTTBs and M41s and 1390s than I do this. It's kind of probably like the WZ-131, which I might rebuy. I've been kind of thinking about it. Now that I'm getting to be a little bit better with the scouts,
Enemy armor is hit. Target unlocked.
I might purchase that one better now that I'm a little more of a mature player.
Ready to fire. That one bounced. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Awesomeness. So I just wanted you guys to know, all the submissions of light tank stuff, and not that I want you, you submit everything as much as you possibly can. But it inspired me to play the light tanks again, and now once again Wallace getting me that 1357 has just totally ignited my interest in the scout tanks. And the only downside is, of course, if you watch your stats, unless you're really good with the scouts, it really makes your stats plummet pretty quickly. But I'm willing to deal with it. I don't really care that much anymore. I've been playing the game for 4 years. If my stats go down the toilet, whatever. I would imagine we probably got another, maybe 2 years left of this game before it starts to, dissipate and people have moved on to something new. So I don't know. I hope it lasts longer, but, just the way the games go, it seems like, well, I guess, but you know what? People are still playing, was it I guess EverQuest, and definitely they're still playing the World of Warcraft. I mean, that thing's been around forever.
Ready to fire.
It's like shooting some turkeys. Like, turkey shoot!
I don't see the target. Ready to fire. Penetration.
Look at these guys trying to turn around.
The radio man is down. We can only signal to my vehicle.
He got his radio man. That was a great hit on the. He did just kill the 1390 though. Oh, now he's coming after Cien. I think Cien is Sebastian, if I'm not mistaken. Seb, if it's you, make note. I think it's Mr. Booger. There we go. Now he's going to beat this dude up. Oh, artillery getting a nice hit in. Just keep moving. That's awesome. Yeah, when you get a scout doing this to you, man, it's so frustrating. He's only got 2 rounds left, man. He really was firing all of his ammo. Nice. Good job. That was awesome. It's a nice hack. We know the truth, though. Talk about a short and sweet game. Man, look at all this actual damage he did. So let's look at the team score from a World Tank standpoint. Where are we? There we go. Oh, look. 3,000 damage. Holy crap. 1,800 scouting damage. Almost 3,000 regular damage. You know what? He did almost 5,000 damage in that battle. Incredible. Excellent, excellent game. So we have Big Hetty here. The only other Big Hetty in the game is the Super Mutant. I even forget what the call number is of that tank. You never see it, but it's the American. Well, it's an M6 tank with some other turret. This one kind of looks like that. Here we have the ST1, or I, depending if you like it saying it that way. But I think we've all agreed at this point now that it is ST1. It's a Roman numeral. There we have a... Is that new? I don't remember that being in the harbor. What is that? It's definitely a destroyer. Does it have torpedo launchers? Yes, it does. So maybe in honor of the World of Warships coming out here, they've decided to add some stuff in. Sorry, I'll get back to watching the actual game. This is actually a 9.7 replay. ST1 looks like it doesn't have much gun depression. I think it's tier 9 if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, these guys are just not going to be able to penetrate. Now, he carries an awful lot of gold. He's got 20 regular and 15 gold. So it must have some issues getting through, maybe for tier 10 battles. Nice. Through the reverse plate, that was So all these really heavily armored tanks, these poor guys. The IS-3 is a great tank, but man, oh. You know you're doing good when you block a shot from the T-30 with the big, I think he's got the big gun. No, I think he's got the second gun, not the third. That's not the big one. But the team is just crumbling. What is going on? Goodbye. Goodbye. These guys are all crowded in here. Yeah, go for the weak spots. That's right. Oh, ouch. Big hit. Come on. Don't get behind him like that. What are you thinking? But what's funny is he just pushed him right out of the way. It was like nothing. Makes those IS-3s look like T-34s, man. He just plowed right through them. AMX is no match for this tank. 212 penetration, it might as well be 3. He's just not going to get through the front of that ST1. Either's the 110. They're both going to do nothing pretty much. I mean, unless he uses gold, he might get through, but it's very doubtful. AMX, bonjour, AMX, monsieur. Have 500 damage right there. Oh, 110 does get a nice hit on the IS-6, though, and he kills him and shoves him into the water. Talk about humiliation. Now, given this is sweetheart tiering, we're joining Ambissinistral, one of our faithful viewers. Oh, nice. Yeah, that gun, this is a nice gun. It loads fairly quickly, too. It's a pretty quick reload. It's not like stellar, but it's, you know, what, maybe 10 seconds? That's not bad for that much damage. Oh, these guys have been on his butt the whole time. That make me nuts. They're using him for cover, but that's at the same time, though, it's making it hard for him to get to cover. The guy doesn't even bother shooting at him. He knows he's not going to penetrate. And he kills the Type 69. Serves you right for getting on his butt. Uh-oh, we got a Waffentrager. Boink! ST, you know, there's their ST1. This could go on forever. We got 3 tanks over here, man. So he can just plug up the hole, hopefully. Nice move on the Waffentrager's part. They have nerfed the crap out of that thing. I'll tell you what, man. With the removal of camouflage, those guys just don't stand a chance anymore. I feel kind of sad for them, you know. And I have some ideas too. I'm gonna probably make a video about it. Oh, this guy. What's he doing? What took so long? He's probably just not even bothering to shoot. Saying some nasty comments to his teammates as he gets plowed under. Obviously, we have teammates killing each other or hurting each other. So now we got 2 ST1s going face to face. Oh, and the game ends because they won. They capped. I feel like that one could have gone on, but that was an ace tanker game. He did. Well, look at that, 5,000 experience. Now we know that that's probably doubled, right? But 50,000 income on a non-premium tank, and it would have been even 25,000 income. Still, very, very good income. He earned it. 5,400 damage. That's a very high roll. 3,060 blocked by armor. That's fun. It's probably like a giant mutant-sized IS-6. I would imagine the gameplay is. Maybe I do need to go down the KV4 line because I'm so close. Great game. Got a fire for effect, shell-proof, bruiser, steel wall, high caliber, and Top Gun. I mean, and to end tonight's episode. Actually, we're not going to end it. I'm just throwing this in. But my internet went down, so if I can't get my internet back up, this will be the end of the episode. If not, well, we'll continue a couple more replays after that. This is a battle. This actually turned out to be a great battle in my Tiger 1. Now, I don't always have great battles in the Tiger 1, as you guys know. Sometimes I get out there, as you've seen in my 2X Tuesdays, and I just get completely clobbered. But this one, I played it right. I didn't get too aggressive. I went to the right places. I played it differently, and I sniped, and it paid off big time. So hopefully my internet will come back up so I can show you what the results were. But, yeah, I'm going to miss the old Tiger. I've got about 10,000 XP left before I get to the Tiger 2. I suppose I could probably keep the Tiger, but I kind of need the crew for the Tiger 2. So I may end up selling the Tiger once I get the Tiger 2 and being sad for the rest of my life. However, I will say, it is a kind of difficult tank to play because, the box body and all that stuff, it's a lot of fun when you're top tier and there aren't very many heavy tanks, and it's a lot of fun in matches like this where you're actually low on the totem pole because people just kind of ignore you and they don't realize how quickly you can tear them apart. It's a DPM thing, so really on tier 7, this is kind of like a slower, and too bad I didn't see that guy earlier because I could have gotten a couple nice hits in him. It's kind of like a slower VK3002D using gold. So this thing does more penetration and about the same amount of damage as the VK does. Same rate of fire almost. It's saying a 6.6 second reload. So I'm just hanging out here waiting for that CDC to reappear. And then the SU-122 appears, and I'm thinking, well, maybe I can get a hit on this dude. And he disappears by the time I get him. He's fallen back below the ridge. So no dice. And, of course, as I'm looking the other way, the CDC reappears. Crapsicles. So I should have just stayed aiming where I was aiming. I'm realizing I need to move up because I am completely vulnerable on my right side. I'm trying to get into a position where, boom, I can bounce a shot off this Jag Panther too. And I'm looking at this going on thinking, oh crap. Oh crap. That guy should have not pushed. The IS was in the wrong there. He should not have pushed out that far. But, he got himself into a situation where, and I almost peed my pants there. I thought I hit our own guy. Thankfully I didn't, but how do you bounce off a Panther? But I did. I managed to do it. And we just tear those guys to shred. But now that side is open, and I'm looking at our guys thinking, I wonder if my clanmates are going to head over there. It's Jared and Skidman. Did you see that train, Mater? We just had a train go by, and Mater is very happy. He loves trains. Yes, it makes him happy. Hey, did our internet come back up, Soup?
Nope.
It's still not up? He said, so 4 tanks came to kill me, solid trade. Now watch this. What? There must be a rock there or something that I'm not seeing, but hey, try again, right? Worth it. And I'm looking back and seeing what's happening, and I'm thinking, oh boy. Once again, I've turned my back, and now they're appearing again. As soon as I turn the other way, it seems like these guys reappear. So I'm going to have to get back into position. But once again, with the French tank, which is the AMX, the 45, the one we just saw that got killed by the ST-1, I think it's the 1945, the M4. Same kind of play style. You're going to snipe because you really don't. Oh, there goes Jared. Skidman's still alive, though, but you are going to you're going to have to snipe a lot because you really don't have the armor to push. And I'm watching this situation unfold, and I'm thinking maybe, and I don't know why Skidman went up there. It's a little dangerous, but he's going to go after that SG-152. No, I totally donked that shot. And I'm watching as the SU-152 kills their SU-152, but Skidman gets walloped by the Tiger II, and I'm thinking, I need to get over here. This poor SU-152 is now all by himself, and he's facing a Tiger II. Now, he can do it, but it ain't going to be easy. And I'm also realizing that most of their team is on the other side. So I'm thinking I can probably help this guy out. Hopefully, they're just going to hold each other for now because they're both scared of each other. I don't know if you guys saw my Drive of the Tiger video, but Jared just referenced it. And well, you'll see what happens. Please check out our Drive of the Tiger video if you haven't checked it out yet. I think most of my viewers by this time have seen it. But if you're new, it's worth watching. It's my son Mark and son Ryan and then their friend Tyler. And then I put the music together. And we made a parody video for their parody contest a couple years ago. And it actually came out pretty good. And it's very tongue-in-cheek when it comes to the actual original Eye of the Tiger song by, oh my gosh, what's their name? Well, I'll get it in a minute. Survivor. Thank you, Seth. So here we have this Tiger II, and I'm thinking he has no idea I'm here. He's totally distracted by the SU-152. And so I'm going to take another look at him. And you know what? I don't know which, if it was the SU-152 and I that worked together. We'll find out here in a minute. And I'm like, oops, I went the wrong way. And no, so it must be the ISU that works with me, and we just tear this up. Poor Tiger II. He's no match for the Tiger. And this is the reason why I don't want to sell it. And I'm gonna switch over here. I'm thinking, oh boy, and he's gonna come after me. And he does get a good hit on me. He did bounce a couple though too, so we both doinked each other. And I'm waiting. I'm hoping this IS-2 gets the hint and moves up. The ISU, I mean. But he's not. He's just sitting there. And I'm like, I mean, this guy can beat me over time. If he gets his front to me, I'm going to have a hard time. So I switched to gold. And I'm going to take the hit. Yep. And, there goes my opportunity. So he's going to reload. But the ISU is now moving in for the kill. So this guy can kiss his Patushki goodbye. And I hopefully going to get a shot here in his commander's hatch. And so long, hello gold. And back to regular ammo for me. However, our team is not, I don't know, I don't want to say we're falling apart, but things aren't looking so good at base. They're getting pushed. And they've got covering fire, and it's looking a little rough on our side. And though it's looking a little rough on their side too, and of course this is a difficult position, and you'll rarely see me play these kind of battles. I actually have the encounter and I forget what this mode is called, but I just play normal battles. I really don't like these, one team has to take the other team, because a lot of times they're just not fair. Maybe I should turn them back on, because I did have a lot of fun on this one. And I'm trying to get in a position where I can get these guys, but I gotta watch, because they're for all I know, that SU-122 is still up on the hillside there, the 122-44 by the, you can see him on my map down there. And so I'm a little leery of pulling back all the way across where he can hit me. But I know most of the other team is over here. And sure enough, did you see that shot go across? And I'm thinking, man, that guy is still over there. But he's not looking my way. There he is. Okay, so I'm thinking, I'm just going to get tucked in, see where he's at. Aha! And they get him. So, but look at our team now. We've completely lost everybody. It's just me and the SG-122. Or the ISU. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, we're going to get clobbered. There's still 6 or 5 tanks left. Oh my gosh. And they're big tanks. It's not like we have a couple little tanks left. They've got all of their big tanks left. They got a Centurion, IS-2, 2 T-29s, a Carnarvon. But the ISU-152's got the monster gun. And he just nailed him. He nailed that IS-2. There we go. Quickly, we're evening the odds up. Thank goodness that guy was there. But we still have a very, very full health T-29. I'm thinking maybe, nope. I'm going to try to get this guy. Nope, he's smart. This guy gets a good hit in, kills my driver.
Killed our driver.
I didn't even notice. I was so busy trying to get these guys. And thank goodness for the rate of fire. And there you go. Once again, that ISU 152 just nails the other T-29. Nails him into the ground. Like 700 damage. Amazing. And I'm realizing now that my drive, I'm like, why am I going so slow? I know the Carnarvon's out there somewhere. I'm going to, at some point here I realize it and I fix my driver. I think I'm just giving a break and letting myself disappear. And I fix the driver. And I'm going to start heading the direction that he's spotted. I've got the ISU behind me, so I need to be the one that's going to be lighting things up. And I know that he can kill him pretty quickly. Ouch. And dude, awesome game. Thank you to the ISU 152. We rocked that. That was awesome. Well, the fun is over. I went downstairs. My modem is flashing yellow, the DS light, which means we're not connected. And I've restarted it. I've restarted the whole system, and we are down. So that ends Replay Fever 9, the extra short Replay Fever 9. We will continue on. I still have like 8,000 replays that I have to go through, guys. I'm trying my best. If you don't see replays, don't get mad at me. I'm doing the best I can. Just keep sending, one a week. And please try really hard to keep it to one a week, because otherwise you'll never see your replays. I'm doing the best I can to keep up, but I am seriously. There's probably 30 in my mailbox again. Okay, so anyway, we will pick up later. Sorry for the inconvenience, but this is what can I do? And this sucks because I was going to go. Lando was going to let me on tonight to go try out the SU-76i. I told him I'd be on between 9 and 11, and now I can't even get on to tell him I can't get on. Sucks. All right, well, what are you going to do? I'll try to contact him through YouTube, I guess, through my phone, but I don't know how else to get a hold of him because I can't check my email on my phone, so it's a weird program. It doesn't work. All right, guys, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Sorry again for the inconvenience, but we will pick up in number 10.